Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your October 20th to the 30th, 2018 reading for you. Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're just giving them one last good shuffle, connecting with the spiritual world, and making sure that you hear the message that you need to hear. Okay. Now, if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. This is really beautiful. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I was waiting for it. I was like, okay, I know, and I knew that she was coming. That's beautiful. Okay. So this is a progression of self. This is what this reading is all about. It's a progression of self and kind of facing fears, not letting doubt and despair get in your way. But you go from being a page of what it is that you love to a queen, to a master of what it is that you love. You go from being a page of what it is that you desire to create in this world to not only getting a gift of what you want to create, but being a master of that creation. This is sitting there and facing your fears, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because by doing so, you become the Empress. You become somebody who is prosperous and fertile. And by fertile, I mean, just think of the ground. You can create and cultivate the life that you want. And you might sit there and say, oh, Dane, in these 10 days, I cannot possibly. Well, that's fine. In these 10 days, you don't have to achieve everything that the cards say. This is saying that this is the path that you are on. This is the guidance that you need to get yourself to where it is that you want to be. This isn't in 10 days completely restructuring your life and, winning the lottery. This is believing in yourself and moving forward in a way that is beautiful for you. And if you don't believe that, that's fine. Then this message isn't for you. But this is beautiful, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Okay, your first card is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands can represent a fire sign, right? An Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But because this reading is about you, it also represents you. This is you. Think of her as Hecate. Think of her as the first witch. Think of her as being able to harness her inner power and kind of blowing everybody else away. Not physically, but metaphorically. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Being able to embrace what you want and having people look at you and be like, how the heck did you do that? This is you embracing what you want from your world, from the past, from the present, and making it your future. This is you moving forward in courage and in creativity, harnessing that inner magic. And again, I don't mean hocus pocus. I mean that bit of the divine that lives within each and every one of us. That Hindu saying that the Godhead was hidden within man, because that is the one place that we would never look for it. You are hiding that God's head. Your desires, what it is that you want to do from life or with life, is hiding within you. And it doesn't mean that it will become your career. Sometimes it can just be a hobby. Okay? But it brings joy and happiness into your life. And it makes you follow your authenticity. And that's what you're doing. You're connecting with the spiritual. That is your link to the Queen of Cups, to the Page of Cups. And you have this new day come in. You have the Nine of Swords. This is doubts. This is fears. This is worry keeping you up at night, robbing you of your sleep, robbing you of your rest, and making you just feel completely overwhelmed. All right? And this is something that you say, you know what? Yes, I have my fears. I have my doubts. I don't know how things are going to move forward. Or, something that is going on in my life is really just worrying the life out of me. Because right now, that's what that card is saying. The Nine of Swords is saying it's worrying the life out of you. It's worrying the joy and the happiness out of you. Because what you are right now is just so overwhelmed. And this could be large, this could be small, and this might not be for everybody. Some people might only be worried about a little thing and be thinking, oh, Dana, it's not that big a deal. But for others of you, this is a very big deal. And you sit there and you think about it, and it makes it hard to breathe, and you feel exhausted, and you can't sleep at night, and you would rather sleep all day because that would mean that the day would go away and you don't have to see everything. So you're embracing your truth and your understanding. you're moving forward in your prosperity of self. Here, this is who you truly are. You're not this person in rebel bedclothes who, has had enough, even though you are, okay? But you are also this person on the horse that always reminds me of the Six of Wands, moving forward in victory and success and triumph. So be afraid, but don't let that fear hold you back. Worry, but don't let that worry steal your joy. Doubt, but don't let your doubt become your whole life. Because this Nine of Swords can be the way that you live your whole entire life. Not only these 10 days, but it can be a place of fear, a place of lack, a place of overwhelming, paralyzing what ifs. Don't let that be your existence, okay? Feel the fear and do it anyway. Have faith in yourself and be kind to yourself. Know that it is fine to fail. Everybody fails and then they succeed. But nobody tells you their nitty-gritty story or the despair that they felt when they were failing. They always gloss it over and then get to the good point, because that's all we want to hear, is the good point, is the joy, is the success, is the riches, is the fame that they got after they failed. But this is being kind of in the arena of life, as Brene Brown would say. This is getting back up. This is being kind to yourself. And this is moving forward. Because you have next the Empress card. And I love the Empress card. Because, Rhiannon, in Welsh mythology, who they have depicting the Empress was a person from the fairy world. Okay? In Welsh mythology, she came from the fairyland and she fell in love with this king and she let him catch up with her and she talked to him and then they got married, but she chose him. Okay? And after years of not having a child, they finally had a child. And that child was taken from the birthing room while she was sleeping, and she had 4 nursemaids around her. And all of them look around and they don't know where the baby is, and they think, oh my gosh, we're going to be killed because that baby got stolen while we were supposed to be taking care of the mother and the child. So they smear her with blood and they say she ate her baby, which sounds extreme, but she was an outsider and not one of them, even though she was their queen. So they said to her, you can't, they blamed her for this horrible crime. And then the king came in and his son was gone and he was distraught. And he didn't kill her because in a way he still loved her, but he cast her out. So I don't know which one was better. And he said, you will sit. He didn't even cast her out. He didn't even say go home, though I don't know why she didn't. But he said, you will sit at the front gates. And to anyone who comes up to you, you will tell your story of your shame and the horror that you have committed. And you will carry them on your back like a horse. That is why she's the goddess of horses. And you will, as you tell them the story, you will carry them to the castle. And she did, for years. Her son finally comes back. He was fostered. He was raised by another king and queen in another land that was actually very close to this king and queen. And they had kind of heard of her sorrow, but they had been so busy for the years raising the boy that they had found and everything like that, that they just didn't know. But then as the boy grew up, they were like, oh my gosh, he looks just like his father. And then they realized, oh my gosh, it's the stolen boy's son. She didn't kill him. And so the boy came to the castle and told his father, I am your son. And all was forgiven, and she was given her place back as queen. But for years, she was treated like garbage. And that's what the Empress is. The Empress isn't sitting there in, joy and fertility of self and being able to create and manifest everything without knowing struggle. She has known struggle. She has known pain. She has known sorrow. And yet she still becomes a queen again. Twice crowned. The crown upon her head, the torque around her neck. She knows her worth. And she did not run away from pain. She did not run away from the family that she had created just because they had thought she was a monster. And it doesn't mean to stay in a bad situation, okay? Welsh stories, especially for the women, are astoundingly harsh. But it means to not run away on yourself, to follow your dreams and your hopes, to keep you at your center, to know that you are not giving up on you, that you are not committing the crimes, and by crimes, I mean the not succeeding, not achieving, not making it in the time frame that our society has for us. You are achieving, you are succeeding, you are living in your bounty and in your beauty, but it's in your time. It's in divine time, universal time. Listen to the messages that you're getting. Connect with nature. It's going to help recharge your battery. Never lose faith in yourself. That is what the Emperor is telling me. Empress is telling me to tell you. Because you have a gift of new beginnings coming your way. This is the Ace of Wands. This is God's source spirit. However you see the divine, the universe, handing you this gift of new beginnings. Giving you this passion, this creativity, this joy to create the life that you want. Take it. Aces for me are gift cards. You can take the gift or you can, not take it. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but, it's your choice. I strongly suggest to take it. It might be something big, it might be something small, but it's something that very much impacts your life. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Because you have here the Page of Cups. And I'm going to do the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands together because both of these are student cards. Both of these are messenger cards. This is a message of love. This is a message of creativity, of, knowing your inner passion, being a student of what it is that you love in life and what it is that you want to create from your life. And you can spend your whole life as a student of loving and creating your existence, and that would be a beautiful place to be. But you are also mastering it. You are being your port in the storm as your emotions rage, or as the emotions of the world rage around you, because have you not noticed that our world seems crazy? Everybody is so angry all the time. And it seems as if joy and happiness and just human decency seems to be at a lack. And I don't mean that in a political way or in any other way, as in, not getting the door hit you in the face as you're walking out. This is living in love and respect for yourself and for the world around you, but knowing that it starts with you. Knowing that you can't be that beacon of light for anybody else if you're not that beacon of light for you, that beacon of love, that big beacon of caring. And then you have the Page of Wands. Being a student of your passion, of your creativity, of living your truth and your authenticity, that bit of divinity, you're learning and knowing that it's within you. And you're seeing how to pull it up, how to harness it, how to use your magic. Think of this as Gandalf's wizard's rod, or, a magic wand, okay, if it was shorter. But it is a way for you to harness your magic, for you to move forward in your divine right to be who it is that you want to be and live in your truth and your happiness. You want things to happen quickly. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. For things to change quickly, it's going to take a bit more time. Okay? So be kind with time. You're going to be getting messages. You might be getting physical messages, but you're going to get spiritual messages that move you closer to what you love and how you desire to create your life here on the earthly plane. Your clarifying cards are the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Wands is majesty of self, is things moving quickly, but you needing time to digest it, because you're moving forward in healing, beautiful love. Now, this could be also a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces coming into your life. But because this reading is about you, this is also you moving forward in healing, beautiful love, embracing the life that you want, embracing your joy, embracing your happiness, staying centered, not letting your emotions carry you away. Because with these two queens, you have the passion to create the life that you want and the love for yourself to create the harmony that you desire. So this isn't, this is creating and working hard, but also loving and respecting yourself. This is knowing that you have been through sorrow and been through pain, but still achieving and succeeding. Okay. Give me a minute here. Now I change around the cards just to make the message a little bit clearer, okay, because I don't believe the cards have to stay in the exact place that they are put down. I do know plenty of readers who do it this way and readers who don't, so if this doesn't resonate with you, you can completely skip this part, or find a different reader who doesn't do this. That's completely your choice and up to you, but this is how I believe the reading what the reading is saying. Okay? And yeah. So there's a change coming. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe is giving you this gift of a new beginning, of passion, of creativity, of harnessing your inner magic. You are completely overwhelmed. You are Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. There's something, and it doesn't have to be about that change, but it is as if you might just be sitting there and saying things are moving too fast. I don't even know. But there's something that's making you go, oh my gosh, how? Oh my gosh, why? How can I do this? What am I achieving? How am I succeeding? And doubting yourself and fearing, and just, it's just like a cyclone or a tape on repeat. You can't get the fear out of your head. And so you know what? Don't get the fear out of your head. Sit there and say, you know what? I have already been through hell. Okay? And excuse my language, but you have. You've already been through terrible times, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. But you have persevered, and you are succeeding, and you are moving forward. Okay? Do not give up in yourself. Do not let your doubts and your fears become your reality. Know that you might be this person who is worried and afraid, but you are also this person at the bottom who is successful, who is triumphant, who is moving forward in bounty and beauty of self. You're embracing it. You're knowing your truth. You're being a student of what you love and becoming the master of what it is that you desire in this world, of what you love. Okay? You're setting yourself free. And you're also taking in your blessings. You're being kind to yourself. You're mourning all the struggles you have been through. But you're embracing the purity and the prosperity of your spirit. Healing, beautiful love. You're being your port in the storm. You're knowing your passion and your desire. You're moving forward in your truth. You want things to happen quickly, but it's going to take a bit of time because you have to heal. And then you're going from being a student of what it is that you desire here on this earthly plane, of how it is that you want your life, to the master, okay, to the queen, to sitting there and saying, yes, I'm moving forward in courage, in confidence. I'm creating my new day. I'm harnessing my inner power. I'm connecting with my spiritual desire, and I am creating the world that I desire, that I want in my life. The Eight of Wands is things moving quickly, but you have to take it in. Okay, don't get overwhelmed. It might be overwhelming, and me saying don't get overwhelmed, you're going to be like, Dane, that's not true. I can't do that. But you're sitting there, and you're saying, you know what? You can do it. Take it all in, digest it, go at your time. I mean, everybody wants things, yesterday. No, go at your time. It's okay. Take in your blessings. Take in your beauty. Embrace yourself. Embrace what it is that you want from life. Some of you might be meeting a water sign, a fire sign. That really helps you, teaches you what it is that you desire. But this is learning, this is understanding, this is embracing the struggles and the difficulties along the way as you become the person that it is that you want to be, as you embrace your new beginning and embrace the fact that you are the Empress, above kings, above queens. Okay? It doesn't matter if male or female or however you identify. It matters who you are. And this is saying that you have struggled, and this is saying that you are achieving, and that you haven't run away, even though you have wanted to so much at times. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Oh, goodness. Your subconscious message. The Four of Swords. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the dreams that you have. There's something that is awakening within you that is going to lead you to your prosperity, lead you to your joy, lead you to your beauty. It's thawing out. It's going from winter to spring. But you have your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature, and you know that the angels are protecting you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.